Let's talk about something that sounds like pure fantasy. What if you could run a company that operates like it has 10 people on staff, but you're the only one on the payroll? It's not a dream. Let's break down how you can actually build this right now. This right here, this hits home for so many of us. You think the problem is a lack of money, but the real bottleneck holding you back? It's you. Well, not you, but the fact that there's only one of you, and you're spread way, way too thin. And that leads us straight into the classic trap for every solo entrepreneur, the problem of the overworked owner, where you're forced to wear every single hat in the business. Sound familiar? 1 minute, you're the CEO, thinking about the big picture. The very next, you're the receptionist answering calls. Then, boom, you're the marketing expert, the IT guy fixing a website bug, and the salesperson just trying to close one more deal. When you're constantly busy doing everyone's job, you have absolutely no time left to do the single most important one, actually growing the company. And that right there is precisely why you feel like you're just spinning your wheels. Okay, so let's talk about the new secret to growth, because I promise you, it has nothing to do with hustle culture or working even longer hours. This is the fundamental mindset shift you have to make. Today, real leverage doesn't come from hiring a bigger team. It comes from using smarter tools. Getting ahead is not about working harder anymore. It's about buying back your time. Time is the one thing you can't make more of, right? It's your most valuable resource. Every single minute you can reclaim is a minute you can reinvest in the stuff that actually moves the needle. And here's the crazy part. Here's how you do it. Instead of hiring expensive people you probably can't afford yet, you hire entire departments powered by AI for pennies on the dollar. All right, it's time to meet your new team. Let's walk through the 4 key AI departments you can hire today to basically put your business on autopilot. First up, your AI receptionist. This department's entire job is to make sure you never miss another lead or waste time answering the same questions over and over again. So your first hire is a tool called YourAtlas. Think of it as an AI voice agent that instantly calls and qualifies new leads for you 24/7. You know, in sales, they say speed to lead is everything. The second a lead comes in, YourAtlas is already on the phone with them, answering their questions, figuring out if they're a good fit, and booking them right into your calendar. Okay, next up, you need a development team. But instead of spending thousands of dollars and waiting weeks for a developer, you can now launch entire projects in just minutes. For this job, you're hiring Lovable. And this is going to blow your mind. You literally just describe the app or website you want in a single sentence, and the AI builds the entire landing page, writes all the marketing copy, and sets up the user flows for you. So now you've got leads coming in and products being built. You need an AI operations manager to be the glue that holds it all together and make sure everything runs smoothly. This is where a tool like N8N is a total game changer. It connects all your different apps, so when a payment comes through, for example, your client automatically gets a welcome email, an invite to your community, and a text message to book their first call. You set it up once, and it just works forever. And finally, we gotta talk about the most important part, sales. Let's hire an AI sales team that helps you close deals right where your customers are hanging out. For this, your new hire is Revio. It's basically an AI sales co-pilot that lives right inside your social media DMs, like on Instagram or LinkedIn. So Revio just sits there in your DMs, scores new leads so you know who's serious, and then it literally tells you the exact words to say next to close the deal. It's all about turning those casual chats into actual revenue. So when you see all these tools working together, it really forces you to ask a pretty fundamental question about the way you're building your business. That feeling of being constantly overwhelmed and behind, it isn't a personal failure. Most small business owners are tired because they're playing by an old set of rules. You're not just understaffed, you're understaffed by design. So seriously, just think about it for a second. If you took all the hours you spend being a receptionist, a developer, an ops manager, and a salesperson, and you got all of that time back starting tomorrow, what could you finally build? Look, if you know a founder who is stuck wearing all the hats, someone who is just on the edge of burning out, do them a huge favor and share this with them. It might just change everything.